Hi all, welcome to weareengineers.in. Weareengineers.in, this is the one website. It's a guide to every engineering student. We are offering couple of services like workshops, training, and tuitions, internships, and we are also providing some jobs related information. One of our services is the instructor-based online training. The instructor-based online training, currently we are offering course embedded systems. We are conducting online classroom sessions, instruction-based training on embedded system. It covers advanced C, Linux system programming, embedded Linux, kernel programming, and device drivers. We have weekday batches and weekend batches. These are the couple of student details. Just I would like to introduce myself before I start. I myself Ramakrishna Katta. I completed M.Tech from Andhra University. I have 10 years of experience. Presently I am working as a engineer in Cisco systems. Earlier, I have been associated with DRDO, Honeywell, and Infosys. Come to my technical skills, I most my experience Linux device drivers, embedded Linux, and Windows CE device drivers. Currently in Cisco, I am working as an embedded diagnosis engineer. If you come to my trainer experience, teaching experience, for 6 years, I have worked as a guest faculty in Manipal University for MS course. This course is conducted during weekend sessions. For this course, my students hail from all renowned IT companies like Honeywell, Intel, Microsoft. And I'm also conducting corporate training on Linux user space on all these programs. I have trained so many people who are freshers and working professionals. This is the course most of the benefited guys who are working in low-level drivers like PIC microcontroller and A05 microcontroller. If they want to shift to operating system side, as you were most of job opportunities are Linux based. So for them, this course is very benefited. I'm also working as a guest faculty in Vector Embedded Training Institute, one of the top institute in India. So these are the few of my achievements. Basic course content broadly Linux basics and commands. You don't need to be familiar with the Linux operating system. I will teach from basic commands and advanced C and basic data structure which is required for kernel programming. You are good in C, or if you are not you are not aware of the C, not much knowledge in C skills, you are not you no need to worry about that. I will take care about that. And who knows C, right? I definitely will tell you. You will add some new things. Definitely, it will useful for you your interviews. And Linux system programming and network programming and embedded programming. Here we deal with the BeagleBone Blackboard. As you are aware, BeagleBone Blackboard, that is a widely used one. I'm very more comfortable with this. Most of our things are 90% of practicals will be done on the Ubuntu Linux machine. I will help out to install the Ubuntu Linux machine and 10% of experiments on BeagleBoard. The BeagleBoard we have couple of experiments. Those experiments and all I will show you live sessions. Live video session will be shared. You can download the detailed syllabus from here. This is a detailed syllabus. Hands-on BeagleBoard, we will do all these activities. These are lab activities. These are the two phases it will be done. First phase is the Linux user space. Second phase, it comes to the kernel and embedded Linux. And the next part followed by the device drivers. You can go through this course content. Detailed syllabus you can download from our website. Now, I would like to take one basic demo for my course. The basic embedded system definition, all you are aware. The embedded system, if you ask some people, they will tell it's a combination of hardware and software. Some people will tell, right, it is a computing engine embedded in electronic product. That is a one way of defining embedded product. As you are aware, there are so many desktop things, computing engines like desktop computers, PC, laptops, mainframe servers. Other than this, embedded computing products are differ. You can see huge number of billions of product on embedded side. you can term as it's a dedicated application, repeated task. If you look at embedded application development side on embedded products, we have three categories. The uses based on the complexity of application, the uses classified into three categories. These are the few of examples of embedded application. You guys are very aware of this. Consumer electronics, automobiles, and classification of embedded products three ways. Why I'm defining all these things? If you look at our syllabus, it contains the advanced C, ARM processor, Linux system programming, embedded Linux device drivers. How this kernel programming is related to device driver? How this kernel programming is related to embedded system? How device driver related to embedded system? Why you have to learn embedded Linux for embedded system? Why Linux system programming is needed to learn embedded system? All those queries will be answered here. If you look at the classification of embedded system, we have three ways of classification: small scale, medium scale, and large scale. In small scale product, if we use 8-bit or 16-bit controller, the best example is of your 8051 microcontroller. With your 8051 microcontroller, we have seen so many applications, like simple robot application with the sensors you will do. Here, most of you guys has used Keel's compiler, right? Keel software, that is IDE. That is a free software. You can download from a website. The Keel software supports huge number of microcontroller code, huge number of cross compilers it supported. To work on this, you will need skill set only basic assembly programming, C programming, and basic hardware concept. That is enough. These are the programming tools we have to use it here. Come to medium scale embedded application. We use here 16-bit or 32-bit microprocessor controllers. We use a ARM processor or DSPs. Here both hardware software complexities will be there. The perfect example for medium scale embedded application is your smartphone. In the small scale embedded application, it is a dedicated task, but now the embedded applications are very complex. You want to do multiple programs at one time. You want to do multitasking, parallelism. All these things, once you talk about parallelism, multitasking, you need system. Without operating system, you can't achieve these things. So you need operating system in medium scale embedded product. In order to design medium scale embedded product, we have to use different DSPs and high processor, 16-bit or 32-bit processor. Here, not only environment and a different programming language also need to be used. Here, you have to buy the license-based software. Let's assume you are working on some free scale-based T1040 processor. Then you have to buy the license to work there with the IDE that is called Code Warrior, right? The Code Warrior. So here you need the license-based software. Here you can see the last line. Software tools provide the solution to the hardware complexities. That will happen in the medium scale. The next category is large scale. In large scale embedded product, we have both hardware and software complexities. Here we use a heterogeneous component. Your embedded product contain FPGAs, VLSI, ASIC chips, DSP. Why we are all these things? If you look at this point, some critical functions are implemented in hardware software to achieve the speed. You want to achieve the speed, most of things will be done by hardware. Let's take your router. In the router, the networking packetization logic, right? You don't put on the software or CPU. You have the separate processor called NPUs. Okay. Similarly, if you use a CPU for every operation, the burden on CPU will increase. That's why we use FPGA. The FPGA logic will control the sum of the operation. Like that, see, instead of putting the burden on CPU, you have so many heterogeneous components. If you take large scale embedded product, you have all these components. You require both hardware, software, co-design. You need development tools. You need development tools. It's very expensive. Let's take Xilinx software. It's very expensive thing for FPGA purpose. You need teamwork because here you have to work with a cross-functional team. Hardware team, software team, manufacturing team, EDVT team, diagnosis team. Like that. Different teams involvement will be involved in the large scale embedded product development. Here you need to use high-ended processor. The perfect example for large scale embedded product is router. If you take this is a one of the Juniper router, it's a core router. It will use a data 1.6 terabit per second. Why I'm discussing all these things? Now, the job opportunities, most of the widely used things, medium scale, large scale embedded product. If you want to work with the medium scale, large scale embedded product, what is the skill set you needed? C programming. Other than that, Linux operating system. Why Linux operating system? You need first of all OS. In OS, we are preferring Linux OS. As you aware, most of the products nowadays Linux operating system based, and the job opportunities are more with the Linux OS. It is a open source free OS you can term, right? So in order to work with the large scale or medium scale product, you need to use operating system skill set as Linux OS, Linux internals, and embedded side, embedded Linux, and kernel programming device driver. Because of that, we are learning all these things as part of our curriculum. We named it as a embedded systems. Okay, so thanks guys, thanks for watching the demo. So please get back me if you have any queries. The mail ID and the contact number is available in the website. Please refer your friends, and this website also you can register. Once you register, right, you will get the technology information and the technology news and job opportunities and all. Thanks once again.